Watson, and just this past Friday we had an event for John Maseman, who's been dealing with an illness, a serious illness, and we wanted to put together something to honor him, to show him how much we care about him. So myself and a couple of friends, dear friends here in my studio space, put together a benefit for John, and we had sent out quite a few e-blasts and Facebook blasts and that kind of thing. And on Friday night we held a silent auction. We had live music in the courtyard here at the Synergy building or Sunset building here in Mount Dora, and we had to have had over 150 people that came through that night and bid on our lovely donations from many of the local artists here in the area, and the local businesses in Mount Dora were so generous and gave such beautiful items that the auction was fantastic, and we ended up generating a lot of money for John that night. The event really benefited him greatly, and we had a great time, and we're also just very grateful for the generosity that everyone showed, and so much love that they showed to John on that night. We had a lot of donations, again, from local businesses. We had food from Cody's on 4th, and from One Flight Up, and the Frog and the Monkey, as well as Vitality Bistro here that's just recently opened up here in our building. David Willis performed that evening, and it was such a magical evening in the courtyard. We had tables and white tablecloths set up, and people just mingled, and the weather was great, and it was magical, really magical. I think we generated close to 7,000, maybe just under 7,000 that night. The money is still coming in, for which we're grateful, and it was just a wonderful end to an evening. There is a website set up that introduces you to John and lets you know about what his career has been as a conservator, and that is at www.indiegogo.com/support John Maseman, and it just lets you know more about him, who he is, what he's done. And if you weren't able to make it here for that evening, you can still make a donation there on that site. You can see what we've raised so far. You can also opt for a DVD that shows some of his work. He has worked at the Tiffany Museum on the restoration project for the Tiffany Chapel that is installed there now. And so you can opt for one of those. If you make a donation of a certain amount, you can ask for one of those DVDs, and we'll make sure we get that to you. We have about maybe 15 days left on our 30 days worth of donation time on that website. So please go there and look at it, because it's really beautifully done.